Good evening. We talk about a lot about narcissism, but I want to give y'all, I want to continue giving you guys the theory, the deep conversations about not just the gaslighting and discarding and lying and cheating and hoovering. Pay attention to, I want y'all to look up, read, and get to know. It's a short read, False Sense of Reality. We spit these terms out there, and a lot of people lock on to it, understand it, get to know it. Some people create their own terms. But a false sense of reality. This is how important this is. First, I want you to read it. What a false sense of reality is. When I was diagnosed and in therapy, we talked about my emotional dysregulation, my emotional detachment, my avoidant style, not wanting to, I couldn't take constructive criticism at all. That's why it's hard in therapy. People go, well, therapy's hard, but here's why. It's hard because you got to face you. I had to face me by somebody that I didn't know, somebody that was educated. And at one time, a psychotherapist, I was kind of jealous of her education. And it seemed like, in my mind, she was looking at me like I was this dumb dude, dumb military guy. And the way she looked at me, I looked at her, and she's like, well, you can leave. I'm like, I'm going to leave. I'm out. I left. Went and smoked a black and mild. This is years ago. And they didn't care. So back to what I was saying. The false sense of reality. When you don't block a narcissist, the false sense of reality kicks in. And this is what I used to think. This is what they're thinking. She didn't block me, so she still likes me. She still wants me. She wants me to come by. She wants me to watch her. She wants me to look after her. She wants me to know what she's doing. She wants me to know that she can't move on. She wants me to know that she still thinks about me. False sense of reality. When you don't block them. And I talked about blocking and unblocking. But when you don't block them, it's like, oh, this is open season. She still wants me. And keep in mind, they still watch you. They hoover, they stalk, they hang out at your job in the parking lots. I'm not trying to scare y'all, just trying to prepare you. False sense of reality. If something were to go wrong because you didn't block them, in their mind, false sense of reality is because you still want them. You still lead them on. It's your fault. They're going to blame you when they come around and they get arrested. They're going to blame you when they get into it with your new boyfriend. They're going to blame you when somebody says, I think you still like Leon. The false sense of reality is part of their ego where they can't take rejection. So they make it seem like, they make you think, they make themselves think that you still want them. Hence, you don't block them, you still want them in your life. And my false sense of reality is emotional dysfunction, emotional dysregulation, being emotionally detached, not wanting to love, afraid to love, didn't want to care. So keep in mind, the false sense of reality is built within the narcissistic person, the narcissist mind, so that they can avoid the truth. Because the truth, honesty on your behalf, Leon, I don't want you anymore. I don't like you. I moved on. The truth hurts too bad. And narcissists are unable to handle bad news and the honest truth from you. So the false sense of reality is a survival mechanism so they can believe what they believe. And even though you say something else or you show them different actions, they still gonna believe what they believe when you don't block them. Keep that in mind. You have a good day.